Good morning, students. Hope you all are good and staying at your home safely. So, students, yesterday I had started my chapter in the Kingdom of Fools, where I had give you the introduction part and also explain you the first two pages of the chapter, that is page number 19 and page number 20. So, students, I will be giving you a quick review of these two pages of the chapter so that I can start my chapter once again, means the next two pages, so that I can explain you those two pages. So, students, in the first page means the starting of the till now, what I explained you in the first and the second page, I will be giving you a quick review. So, I had explained you that there was a kingdom of fools. In this kingdom, both the kings and the ministers were idiots. They reversed everything, like they decided to change night into day and day into night, and they ordered that people should sleep during day and work after dark, and if anyone disobeyed their word, these order, they would be punished with death. So they changed all the things like day into night and night into day, and they ordered their people to sleep during day and work only after dark, and anyone who disobeyed this order would be put to death also, as I told you. And the people, they did accordingly because of the fear of death. Now one day two men, means a guru and a disciple, visited the kingdom and found everything reversed. They were surprised to see people sleep in the broad daylight, as I told you yesterday, and when darkness spread, everyone became very active. This surprise doubled when they went to the market and found that everything cost the same. That is called a single doodoo, and doodoo is a local currency, because as they were very hungry and in the daytime the market was not open, but as the evening came, everyone became very active. Now the guru and his disciple were happy because the system allowed them to buy all the food they wanted for a single doodoo. Now then I had also explained you, the guru was a wise person. He told his so, as I told you, the Guru was a wise person. He told his disciple that it would not be safe for them to stay in the kingdom of fools. But the disciple, as you all know, that was not ready to leave the place because all the good and cheap food was available there for a single doodoo. So the Guru left the kingdom and the disciple stayed on. And being a great foodie and a big foodie, he started eating his like filling his stomach with all those rice, fatty ghee and the bananas, and he became fat in a few days. Now I also told you in the chapter page number 20 that one day a thief broke into a rich merchant's house by making a big hole in the wall, but as he was going out with the stolen things, the wall of the old house collapsed on his head and killed him on the spot. Now the brother of the thief came running to the king and pleaded in front of him that he should be punished, the merchant, for not building a good and strong wall, as his brother went for his ancient trade. Now what was his ancient trade? Means to rob or to steal the things, means he was a thief. And the merchant was brought before the king, and what the king said, that justice will be done, don't worry. And at once he called the owner of the house, means the merchant was brought before the king. Now I'll go with the page number 21, where I will be discussing with explaining you the chapter. So when the merchant arrived, the king questioned him, what is your name? Such and such, your highness. Were you at home when the dead man burgled your house? So now what happened? When the merchant arrived at the king courtyard, the king asked, what is your name? He said, such and such, your highness. Now King again asked, where were you at that time when the dead man, when that man, means the thief, went for burgled your house? So he said that, yes, my lord, he broke in and the wall was weak. It fell on him. The accused pleads guilty. Your wall killed this man's brother. You have murdered a man. We have to punish you. So he asked, where were you? And then the king asked, where were you? He said that I was at the home. And the king heard the case and found, means the merchant guilty of the thief spot dead. Now the merchant said that, the wall was killed this man, and you murdered a man, means the king said that you murdered a man, so we have to give you a punishment. Now what merchant said, Lord, said the helpless merchant, I didn't put up the wall. It's really the fault of the man who built the wall. He didn't build it right. You should punish him. Now the merchant had blamed the bricklayer who made the houses. And who is that? Who said? Who is that? Now, who said this? The king said that. Okay, you just tell me, who is that person who had built your wall so weak? My lord, this wall was built in my father's time. I know the man. He is an old man now. He lives nearby. Now the merchant said that this house was built at the time of his father, and the person who had built this house, he knows him and he know his house. So he just lived near by him, and now he is an old man. So now the merchant put the blame on the bricklayer who had built the wall. Now what happened next? The king sent out messengers to bring in the bricklayer who had built the wall. They brought him tied hand and foot. Now the king sent his messengers, means the soldiers, to bring that bricklayer. So bricklayer को क्या किया गया? उसके हाथ पैर बांध के किंग के कोर्टयार्ड में लाया गया. Now you there, did you build this man's walls in his father's time? Yes, my lord, I did. Now king asked, did you build this man's house when in his father's time? Now the bricklayer said that, yes, my lord, I had built house. What kind of a wall is this that you built? It has fallen on a poor man and killed him. You have murdered him. We have to punish you by death. Now the king said that, what kind of a weak wall you had built? And as it was fallen on a man and he was killed, so you have murdered him, and we have to give you a punishment. So now the merchant had put the blame on the bricklayer who had built the wall. So the bricklayer pleaded the king to punish the. Now the blame was put on a bricklayer. Now what the bricklayer said that, now bricklayer जो bricklayer था उसने अपना blame किस पे डाला? आगे की story में आपको बता रही हूँ. It was he put the blame on a dancing girl. Now before the king could order the execution, the poor bricklayer pleaded, means he said, please listen to me before you give your order. It's true I built this wall and it was no good, but that was because my mind was not on it. I remembered very well a dancing girl who was going up and down that street all day with her anklet jingling, and I couldn't keep my eyes on my mind on the wall I was building. You must get the dancing girl. I know where she lives. Now again, firstly the merchant was called, and now the merchant had put the blame on a bricklayer. Now what bricklayer had done, he just put his blame to the dancing girl. And what he said that, before giving your order, just listen to me. I was building I was building that house, but I remember very correctly that when I was building that house, I was wall, means I was when I was building that wall, what I why I was so confused, because there was a dancing girl who was going up and down that street, and the anklet which she was wearing was jingling, means वो आवाज़ आ रही थी उसकी पायल की. So I couldn't keep my eyes on it, and on my mind on the wall I was building. So you must get that dancing girl now. Bricklayer has put his blame to that dancing girl, and he said that you must call that dancing girl and you should punish that dancing girl. Now you are right, the case depends. We must look into it. It is not easy to judge such complicated cases. Let's get that dancer wherever she is. Now the king said that, oh, that the case is depends, मतलब कि ये और गहरा होता जा रहा है. And you must you are saying the good thing, means now I should this case is deepen it, and we should not be so hurried to take a decision, because the case, because it is not easy to judge such a complicated cases. See, the king is a fool, because the person who was dead, that was a burglar, means he was doing he was stealing the things. He was a robber and he was judging for a robber. So he said that yes, let's get the dancer wherever she is. Now the dancing girl, now an old woman, came trembling to the court. So अब वो क्या हुआ, वो बहुत she became very old. So now she was called in the that one, your courtyard of the king. So did you walk up and down that street many years ago while this poor man was building a wall? Did you see him? Now the king asked कि did you walk up and down that street many years ago? आज से बहुत साल पहले तुम वहाँ से ऊपर और नीचे जा रही थी उस street के, while this bricklayer was building a wall. Did you see him? Yes, my lord, I remember it very well. Now the dancing girl said that yes, lord, I remember it very, very well. So you did walk up and down with your anklet jingling. You were young and you distracted him, so he built a bad wall. So now the king said that you did walk up and down as you have said, and your anklets jingling. Jingling means giving out a song, and that is a anklet means जो पायल होती है, that is a band worn round the ankle, and that's why you distracted, मतलब कि you have drew away the attention of the bricklayer, and that's why he was distracted and he built a bad wall. So it has fallen on a poor burglar and killed him. You have killed an innocent man. You will have to be punished. Now king said that it has fallen on a poor burglar, means that wall, and you had killed him. So you have killed an innocent man. So you be punished. So she said that now what she see the cases what like a chain. Firstly, the merchant had put his blame to the bricklayer. Now bricklayer has put his blame to the dancing girl. Now what dancing girl has said that she thought for a minute and said, my lord, wait, I know now why I was walking up and down that street. I had given some gold to the goldsmith to make some jewelry for me. He was so lazy and scoundrel. He made so many excuses, said he would give it now and he would give it then, and so on all day. He made me walk up and down to his house a dozen times. So now dancing girl she waited for a minute, and then she said that she said, my lord, just wait a minute. I know why I was walking up and down that street, because I had given a gold to the my gold to the goldsmith to make some jewelry. But that that goldsmith was so lazy, and that an evil person, that he was like what he has done, he make me he make so excuses and give me so much excuses that I had to make a walk up and down such a dozen time, that this bricklayer saw me, and it's not my fault, my lord, it's damn goldsmith fault. Means damn means cursed, means it was not my fault, it was a goldsmith fault who makes so much excuses when I have given him my golds to make some jewelry, and he makes some excuses and he called me dozen a time on that day, and that's why I was walking up and down that street, and this bricklayer was got distracted and he made a bad wall. So the main culprit was that goldsmith. Now, poor thing, she is absolutely right. Now the king said, poor thing, she is absolutely right. Thought the king, weighing the evidence, we have got the real culprit at last. Get the goldsmith wherever he is hiding at once. Now the king ordered his messenger that we have found the real culprit. Now go and find out the goldsmith wherever he is hiding. Now the king's bailiff searched for the goldsmith who was hiding in a corner of his shop, where he heard the accusation against him. He had his own story to tell him. The bailiff means student, that is a law officer who makes sure that the decision of a court are obeyed. So bailiff basically means a law officer who makes sure that the decision of a court are obeyed. So the king's bailiff means the soldier, the messenger, searched for the goldsmith who was hiding in his own shop, at the corner of his shop, and he knew that he heard about his accusation that he must be called by the king bailiff, and and he was like he is going to be called in that courtyard. So he had made his own story to tell. Now what is the story? My lord, he said, I am a poor goldsmith. It's true I made this dancer come many times to my door. I gave her excuses because I couldn't finish making her jewelry. Before I finished the rich merchant's order, they had a wedding coming and they wouldn't wait. You know how impatient rich men are. Now he has his own story. And what was the story? That, my lord, he said, I am a poor goldsmith. And it's true that I had called this dancer girl so many times, but I have to make the jewelry for a rich merchant because they had a wedding and they cannot wait. And you know how impatient rich men are. Who is this rich man who kept you from finishing this poor woman's jewelry, made her walk up and down, which distracted this bricklayer, which made a mess of his wall, which has now fallen on an innocent man and killed him? Can you name him? Now the king asked, who is this rich man was? Like you, because of him, you were unable to make this poor woman's jewelry, and like called her so many times and made her walk up and down the street, and which made the and her anklet was jingling, and because of which the bricklayer got distracted and he made a bad wall, and which was now fallen on an innocent man and killed him. So see, what do you think, student? That was an innocent man who was dead. That was not an innocent man. He was gone there to steal the things, and he was a robber. So this is the kingdom of fools. So now the king was judging that the king was judging for the person who was already who was already a culprit, because he was gone there to steal the things. So these are the two pages which I have taken it. Tomorrow I will be taking again the next 2 pages of the chapter, and till Saturday I will be completing this chapter with the question answers and everything. Till then, students, take care and bye bye. Okay, students, before I'll wind up my video, the last thing which I want to tell you is that just read out the passage again and again, because I'm giving you the objective based question as well as the subjective based question in the classroom. now I will be sending you the objective based question and the subjective based question, and you have to answer those questions and give me the answers in the limited time period. And also just start taking up the class for the GMeet, and turn up for that GMeet, because I'm going to clear your doubts there. And also if you have any problem, you can ask from in your GMeet classes, as I have given you the GMeet classes timetable. So just go through that timetable and turn up on your given scheduled time of your GMeet classes. Now students, just go through this video again, and if you have any problem or any query, you can ask from me in the given slotted time of your WhatsApp classes. Thank you students, take care and bye bye.